Isabella and
Crystal,
and welcome back to my channel. Today we have created a video for you, and it's very, very different. I haven't seen this video ever done, but it's probably been done so many times.
Everything's been done before.
So
this is just done better.
Yeah, exactly. She had this idea of doing a 16-year-old versus 32-year-old, like the difference, like
the tips and tricks and the difference between how a 16-year-old would do their makeup between a 30-year-old or a 32-year-old.
So that's what we did in this video. And it was fun. There's a lot of like different things that like I think that we taught each other and that like we learned. So I thought that was really cool. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below so you can be a part of the
I did it right.
Goria Gang. I like doing challenge videos. I think this was a really cool video and I inspire you to do it. If you want to see how we created these looks right here, then simply okay. So for primer, I like to use the Smashbox primer oil because it's just really hydrating and it makes your foundation look so good.
I forgot to put my beauty blender. For my foundation, it's the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. I absolutely love this foundation right here. It just has improved my skin since I started using this. I know you tried it and you didn't like it.
It was
right?
too matte.
Okay, so I take this and then I add this because I want it to be a little bit darker, give myself a little bit of tan. And I use this so it gives it a little bit more of that glow. So maybe all that mixed together
maybe I need to retry this foundation.
Also, it depends what skincare you put underneath because I'm dry. I'm a very dry skin type and I prefer very hydrating foundations, but this is a comfort matte, so it's not very drying on the skin at all.
See, and I was using the Cooling Matte Primer with it.
Yeah, no. Not unless you are actually oily. Like, you don't want to use a matte primer and this matte foundation unless you actually are oily. If you're not oily, you want a hydrating primer underneath, like the one I use. So
okay, I'm literally going to pour out.
Love this foundation. My skin has changed dramatically.
For foundation, I'm using the new NARS one. It's my favorite. I'm going to mix Medium Dark 1 Syracuse and Santa Fe. Say Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear I used the foundation.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's like the line to go with it, but here's the thing, I don't love the foundation, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, gotcha.
The way that it felt a lot more hydrating than the foundation.
Oh, I love the foundation. I'm using my favorite.
Hydrating.
Yeah, I'm using my favorite concealer. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy. I'm going to set my whole face and bake my under eyes with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Because I like it because it's not drying. I also really love Cover FX one. You guys, I mentioned that powder in my very first video. Super duper hydrating. Has coconut water in it.
Alpine Rose.
And so when I set my whole face with it, I don't like look like I set my whole face. That makes sense. It adds like a really nice filter on your face. Yeah, I love it.
I feel like that's where we're going to really be different in our makeup application.
When you bake?
No. I use like little to no powder at all.
Yeah, that's where it's going to look so good.
Well, I'm also dry, so all it does is make me look more dry when I put powder all over my face, and I like a more natural, glowy, dewy look. I'm going to go in with the Cover FX setting powder, and this is about how much powder I use. I like to blend out, make sure there's absolutely no creasing, and then in one hand, and then with the other one I go directly in. I will set center of the face, where you get like the little 11s in the center of the face and above my brow, because I lift that up a lot.
Yeah, me too.
When I look at people like they're stupid.
I do this a lot.
I do this side because I kind of like look at people like, if I give you that look, I'm like, either why are you still talking to me, or you don't know what you're talking about.
And so for like really nice, like long lasting foundation, you always make sure you want to prep. So like your skincare is super important, your moisturizer and your primers, and the foundation that you use, it has to work for you. Like don't like just try it. Like it's gotta work.
Yeah. This is what I use to contour. I absolutely love this kit. I've had this for years. It was from Motives. Yeah, I'll just be screwed. Well, I mean, I've hit pan, but I keep going like around it. So I'll take the
brush.
And just go right in there, tap it in. And I build in layers because, again, that's what's going to keep your foundation and contour and all those things on for longer, is going in small layers.
So to contour, I already set my face, so I love cream contouring. I do it like every day, but I already set my face, so I'm going to go with this. And I like to use this fluffy brush like this.
I am not a nose contourer. I know like people spend probably as much time as I spend on skincare on contouring their nose, but I go like this to give it a shadow, like this to give it a shadow, and right across the tip, and I'm done. Like,
yeah,
I spend no time shading and lightening. I'm like, no, there we go.
I don't think you've ever caught me on my channel ever contouring my nose besides just throwing quick bronzer over it, because I don't like, it's not like something I feel like I have to do, or even something that I'm like interested in really.
So I have this, again, this dark spot right here, and the foundation is pretty much medium to full coverage, but it's not going to cover that up because it is such a darker color than my skin tone. So I'll go in with a color corrector for that, either a red or orange, something.
So you go with that on top.
I go on top of my foundation. By the time I get done with the Beauty Blender, it's gonna pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. So I go on top of my foundation, so that way it gives it more coverage, and then I'll take a little bit of either concealer or foundation right on top of it. Whenever you do to one side of your face, always remember to do it to the other.
Yeah, that's a fact. So for bronzer, I love the NARS Laguna. Do you like that one?
I do.
I like
Which one is that? Is that the original?
It's the original. Like I have a little dot of like me hitting pan. Oh, you can see it on the screen. I also really like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And then if I want like more of a sheen, which is like most of the time, I like the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. I think these are really good.
I agree. The Cheek Parade from Benefit. They're new, and I forgot this one because I was definitely going to use it. They're new. Bad Gal Bang mascara is one of my favorite mascaras. I don't have lashes, and it actually gave me lashes.
Let me tell you though, when you mix the Bad Gal Bang and you mix the Marc Jacobs or the Too Faced Better Than Sex, it's like thickens and it like it's so good.
Yeah.
I brought those two. I mixed those. I literally mixed those two because with the Bad Gal Bang, I feel like it's a little bit too spidery for me. And I do have really long lashes, so I like to thicken them up and make them look like super like voluminous and wispy. So when I add the Marc Jacobs or the Too Faced one to the Bad Gal Bang, I'm just like, that's like the perfect. I definitely think it's super cool like listening to like an older person. Not that you're old, but like she's 16 years older than me because she's 32 and I'm 16. And that's like the whole point in this video, to show you like the difference of like the different kind of talent that people like can bring to you. Like it's not always going to be the same thing, like to show like how different people can be.
Also different styles, because what you grew up with is not what I grew up with at all.
I love how different people are and how they like, I don't know how I'm trying to say this.
You see different
the different things they like, because like they teach you those things, and it's like you would have never like known that if you would have never talked to that person. And
then I still use the same palette for my blush. I don't know how many times someone says, oh my god, I love your blush, which one are you wearing? And I'm like, these three.
All three.
Right here.
I'm gonna go into this Natasha Denona Diamond Blush Palette. I'm gonna use the powder blush, which is in the middle. I love these palettes, and I think they're so worth the money. That's fine. And I just like to pop this on my cheeks, and I tap. I use 4 highlighters.
Okay, good. So
don't judge me.
Okay, good. I have like 4 too. Okay. So I was like, how many are you using? So I know which ones to cut out.
I use the Hourglass Absolute Strobe Light palette, this thing, and I use all 3, and then I use the Omrezi with Anastasia, because these are really nice and like subtle, but they can like add a pretty glow. But like this is just like, bam.
So I will go in first with the Makeup Forever highlighter. And then I top it with the Kylie Cosmetics Salted Caramel, and no shade, this is such an amazing highlighter. Like, it gives such a beautiful wet skin look. And then I go in with the Too Faced Blinded by the Light, and then I top it with the Omrezi, of course.
So I mix all 3 of these, and I like the Fenty brush for this because it really just like... And then I use the Anastasia A23. That's like my all-time favorite highlighting brush. But I like to pack on highlight with this because it's like that hug shape, and it really hugs your cheeky bones.
I use the Morphe M510. Is that how you say it?
I don't like that because I feel like it's just like too light. I'm using the MAC Fix Plus because I use this every single day just to melt down everything. So I'm just tapping everything in because I feel like this just really helps. Especially the highlighter, I feel like it just melts everything so seamlessly into the skin. I always do this.
I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Starlight Illuminating Powder. This is the Starlight powder. It is a yellow base, like, illuminating powder. I prefer yellow base with my foundation, with my powders, with everything. So it's really, really pretty. And I'll take this Becca there's no name on it.
I know that brush you're talking about.
It's absolutely amazing. So super soft. I think this is my secret to like perfecting skin and why everybody's always like, God, your skin looks so amazing.
And you're just like here.
This is it. And I don't put it everywhere. I will put it right there on like top of my highlight, around my forehead, almost like
around.
Yeah, but I don't put it underneath the eyes because I don't want it to be I don't want it to be too sparkling underneath the eyes, so I just put it on the cheeks.
Revolutionary.
I know.
Do it. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Which one should I use? Both?
Whichever one you
should
use.
do it to me.
You want me to use it?
Yep.
Your skin looks like butter.
My skin literally looks like yours.
I like it.
That's always what. That's like
goals.
I don't want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I want crystal skin because like it is amazing. Okay, guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun, and I hope you like saw different perspectives like of different like people and the way like they do their makeup. I'll link her artistry Instagram down below for you guys to go follow. Please go follow her and tell her that you came from me, my channel. And give this video a thumbs up if you like it, so you can be a part of the.
Oh wait, how do you do this?
The G.
I don't know.
Like this, circle, C,
and
then make a G.
Like that?
Up one, yeah.
Oh, look, I
did it! So you can be part of the Goria gang. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I had lots of fun.
I had fun.